Hi students, welcome to the second video on reconciliation of cost and financial accounts. I hope you have gone through the previous video and have understood the reasons for the difference between the profit and loss as reflected by cost accounts and by financial accounts. I also hope that you have gone through the pro forma for preparing the reconciliation statement, and you have understood what are the add items that you have to consider as well as what are the less items that you have to consider. In this video, I'm going to discuss one of the problems that is there in your textbook, and you can understand how we are going to work this out. So if you read this problem, let's read it together, and I would suggest that you keep a paper and a pen close to you. Rather, keep a pencil close to you so that you can write down as I am discussing. So then you can connect with the items a little more clearly. So if you read that problem, here it is given that you should prepare a reconciliation statement and determine the financial profit. So the first sentence gives you the information regarding net profit as per costing books. They have given you 66,760. This is the first part of the information, and before that they have asked you to determine the financial profit. So as I told you, you may be either given both the profits, the profit as per costing books as well as the profit as per financial books, or you may be given any one of the profit. If you're given both the profits, then it becomes easier for you to understand whether your problem has been solved correctly or not, because when both the profits are given, then obviously it should match with one another. If only one profit is given, then you have to start working out the problem using the profit which is given. So in this case, they have said net profit as per costing books is 66,760. In the lower part of the page, you can see that there's a reconciliation statement, and there we have taken the same profit and mentioned it as profit as per costing books. In the outer column, it is mentioned 66,760. So we always start solving the problem with reference to this profit, because this is given to you. So everything has to be with reference to this costing profit information. All right, so now we move on to the next item given in the problem, which is factory overheads under recovered in costing. So before you write anything at all, we'll discuss what should be added and what should be reduced as per the pro forma statement. So when I tell you, you can write in the margin portion. If you have already written down this problem in your notebook, in the margin section you can put a plus sign or you can put a minus sign, and next to each item that is given to you in the problem, you can write a small explanation as well, so that you can reconnect with this a little later on. So let's read the item given below the net profit as per costing book. It is mentioned that factory overheads under recovered in costing. Now let's understand the meaning first. Factory overhead is an expense, and they are saying that it is under recovered in costing. Under recovered in costing means in costing books you have recorded it at a lower rate than what it should have been. Amount is 5,700. So if you have recorded it at a lesser amount, that means you have shown the expenses as less. Clear? If the expenses are shown as less, obviously there will be more profit. So next to that factory overhead under recovered in costing, on the right hand side of that information, I want you to write less expense, comma, therefore more profit. I hope you will be writing this, less expense, therefore more profit. Now this more profit is with respect to costing profit, because you have shown factory overhead as an expense to be less in costing. So in the costing books, there is less expenses shown, because of which there is more profit reflecting in the costing accounts. Now this more profit should be reduced. So therefore you should be doing a less for this item of 5,700. So in the margin now, I want you to put a minus sign next to factory overhead. In the margin, a minus sign to indicate that this is an item of less, and on the right side where you have just finished that sentence, under recovered in costing, there I want you to write less expenses in costing, comma, therefore more profit in costing. So to correct it, we are showing a less. Because there is more profit, now we are showing a less. I hope you are following it. And if you look down into the solution part of the problem, there you will find the same amount. Do you find that? In fact, it is the first item under less. It is showing factory overhead under recovered. That is how you have to write. And in the column, in the inner column, it is mentioned 5,700. Now let's move on to the the third information given there. Administration overheads recovered in excess. Now they have not mentioned where it is recovered in excess, so we are assuming that it is recovered in excess in costing books itself. Alright, because everything is in relation to costing books. So administration overhead, this is an expense and they are charged more. So therefore, if you are going to put more of expenses in your costing books, obviously more expenses means less profit. So right side, please write more expenses, comma, therefore less profit. More expenses, therefore less profit. It's the opposite of the previous one. So because there is less profit, now what you should do? You should do a add. Opposite of less profit is add. So you will write on in the margin area, put a plus sign. So you should consider it under add. Have a look into your solution part. You are finding there administration overhead recovered in excess 4,250. So this is how you have to apply reasoning. Whenever expenses are shown more, obviously profit will be less. And if profit is less, you have to correct it by showing a add. Less profit means you show add. More profit means you show a less. That is how it is. Now let's move to depreciation. If you look at the depreciation, they have given you depreciation charged in financial books 3,660, and they have also given you one more depreciation, that is depreciation recovered in costing 3,950. So this means that depreciation as an expense has been incurred both in costing books as well as in financial books. But in costing books, you have amount as 3,950 and in financial books it is 3,660. That means more depreciation is charged in costing. So more depreciation is indicative of more expenses. As I told you before, more expenses means less profit. So please write on the right side where they have mentioned depreciation recovered in costing. Please write there more expenses, therefore less profit. So by now you should be able to tell me if it is less profit, you should do a add. So it should come in under the add portion. So have a look at the solution part. There they have written depreciation overcharged in cost books. So here we are going to take 3,950 minus 3,660 because both are connected. So by what amount has been the overcharging been done? It is 290 rupees. So 3,950 minus 3,660, To this extent, it was overcharged in the books of uh, cost accounts. So more expenses in cost accounts, that means more depreciation by 290 rupees, and therefore because there was more expenses, it was showing less profit, and to correct the less profit we do a add. So please put a plus sign in the margin where it is given depreciation recovered in costing. After that you have interest received but not included in costing. Now what is interest received? Interest received is an income and it is not included in costing, but that means what? It is shown in financial accounts but it is not shown in costing. So if it is not shown in costing, that means because interest is not considered, you are showing less income. Less income means less profit. So please write on the right side of that sentence, less income, comma, therefore less profit. So to correct that less profit, we will do a add. So in the margin, you can put a plus sign. So less income, if it is shown in the books of accounts under costing, it will show less profit, and less profit has to be corrected. So therefore we do a opposite sign for less, that is add. After that you have the next sentence given to you, income tax provided in financial books. That means this expense is shown only in financial books. It is not shown in cost books. So if the expense is not shown in cost books, therefore that means in cost book there is less expenses. Less expenses means more profit. So right side I want you to write where income tax is given as provided in financial books, less expenses, comma, therefore more profit. And when more profit is there, to correct it we give a minus. So in the margin please put a minus. After that you have bank interest credited in financial books. Now bank interest is only credited in financial books. That means it is not credited in your cost books. If that is the case, in cost books you have less income. When we say credited, that means it is account is increasing with that amount. Debited means account is books are getting reduced by that amount. So if bank interest is credited in financial books, that means the financial books they're showing more income or more interest, but in cost it is not being reflected. So in cost book it is less income, and less income means less profit. So please write on the right hand side, less income, therefore less profit. So less profit we correct it by putting a add. Please put in the margin add or a plus sign. After that you have stores adjustment. They have said that is credited in financial books. That means this amount of 420 relating to stores adjustment is put as a income in financial books. So this is not shown in cost accounts. So in cost account it is showing less income. Less income means less profit, and this less profit we have to correct. So we say a add, that means a plus. Please put in the margin plus sign. After that they have given us information about depreciation of stock charged in financial accounts. That means this is an expense which is charged in financial accounts but is not charged in cost account. So if expense is not shown in cost account means less expense, therefore more profit. So please write down next to that less expense, comma, therefore more profit. To correct more profit, we put a minus. So in the margin, write a minus sign. After that, you have dividends appropriated in financial accounts. This means that in financial accounts, you have shown that you are paying dividend to the shareholders. So when you're paying that as an expense, this expense is shown only in financial accounts, but it is not shown in cost account. So when these expenses are not shown in cost account, that means less expenses in cost account. When less expenses are there in cost account, there are more profits in cost account. So write down on the right side, less expenses, comma, therefore more profits. To correct this more profits, we put a minus sign in the margin. The last one there says loss due to theft and pilferage provided only in financial books. That means this loss is shown as a item of expenditure in the financial accounts, but it is not considered in cost account. So therefore, in cost account, this expense is absent. So less expenses there. You're not showing those expenses. So by that amount, the expenses are less. So less expenses there, and therefore more profit. So within on the right side of the sentence, you can write less expenses in cost books, comma, therefore more profit. Now to correct this, in the margin, you will say more profit should be corrected. So you will say minus in the margin. So now with this information, if you look into the margin, you will see so many minus signs and so many plus signs. All the plus signs you have to put under add, and all the minus signs you have to put under less. And after you do the mathematical calculation, then you get the profit as per financial books. This is how you have got to reason it out and work out the problems. Now here we are not debating whether the item, I have told you that certain expenses by rule has to be considered only in financial accounts, and certain expenses and income should be considered only in financial accounts, and certain expenses and income should be considered only in cost accounts. That is a general rule. But here we are not debating about that and not trying to bring that into the picture at all. Here what we are trying to do is we are trying to reconcile the differences between the cost account and the financial account, especially the profit and loss reflected in the cost account and financial account. So for this purpose, even though certain items appear only in the financial books and do not appear in the cost books and vice versa, we are not bothered about that. We are not bothered about the correctness of those things. We are just trying to match both of it and bring about a correction in the figures. So therefore, just follow these steps and understand if one book is recording certain expenses and the other book is not recording those expenses, then it means that whichever book is recording the expenses, for them the profit is going to be less, because more the expenses, lesser will be the profit. And if it has to be corrected, the less profit should be given a add. And if there is more expenses shown, then there is less profit. And if there is less expenses shown, there is going to be more profit. Similarly, if there is less income shown, there will be more profit. Sorry, if there is less income shown, there will be less profit. And if there is more income shown, there will be more profit. So accordingly, the adjustments have got to be done. And if you have any difficulty regarding this, as I have told you previously also, please feel free to email me at my email ID, and I can help you in understanding it a little more better. So with this, I end this problem. Hope you have all followed it and written down what I have told you to write down. And please go through everything once again, the pro forma reconciliation statement, as well as whatever information you have written down. both on the right side and on the left side of the problem. Thank you for listening.